I started giving my kids pap even before they turned 6 weeks. Yes, as a mom of quadruplets, I take every necessary measure to make sure my kids are well fed with all the nutritious meal I can lay my hands on. This is how my quadruplets used to look before I started giving them my weight gain pap. And this is how they look now. Yes, some people might be like, oh, why did you start giving them pap so early? But my dear, I didn't want to start what I will not be able to finish. So I started giving them the pap. Even before the weight gain pap, my kids look so healthy, but I needed them to get more nutrients since they don't really eat adult food. So I make sure I incorporate them in their pap. Let me take you through how I made this pap. Yes, the first thing I added was my millet. Yes, and then the second one is my yellow corn, and then lastly I added my guinea corn. I soaked this overnight. See, don't be lazy like me. If you have enough time, you can sort it. Like what I mean by sorting it is just for you to sieve all this chaff. You see all this chaff that just floated on top of this water. You need to sieve it out. But if you're lazy like me, you can just pour everything inside, because at the end of the day, you still have to, wash them off. Okay, so I soaked them in the night, and then this is the next morning I washed it. Like when I mean washing, you need to wash it thoroughly, simply because you did not sieve all this chaff, so you need to be generous with your water. I wash with come off for this pap. You will see, let me just be watching. You will see how I was washing this pap. Like you really need to wash it very well. Being a mom of quadruplets has taught me so many things. Like I don't take chances, because these babies, when one falls ill, the rest will follow them. So I've learned over this month to make sure I take very good care of them. Taking good care of them doesn't necessarily mean you have to break banks. Little things matters, especially things that are nutritious for them. My children hardly fell ill, and I think it's because of the way I take out my time to give them the best, like the best that they need. Yes, I started giving them pap even before we went for 6 weeks immunization. Like I said before, I started giving them this pap, but I did not add so many things to it. I was just giving them plain pap. When I mean plain pap, I did not even add yellow corn to it. I was only giving them this guinea corn and millet. So when they turned 6 months, I added yellow corn for them. You guys, can you see the sand that came out from this pap, from this corn? That is why I told you that you need to be generous with your washing. Like you need to wash with a lot of water. To be able to see those sand, you need to wash with water. So I washed this pap several times. Like I washed it several times. I sieved that in water several times. I washed several times. So you really need to wash it several times, so you get all those dirt out. So like I was saying, they started taking this millet and guinea corn before they turned 6 months, and then when they turned 6 months, I added yellow corn to it. Just did these 3 items: guinea corn, millet, and yellow corn. That was the only thing I was giving them. And then when they turned 1 year, you guys, I knew I needed to step up my games. I started adding tiger nuts for them. Yes, I started adding tiger nuts. So when they clocked 1 year and 2 months, I did not just add tiger nut. Like I started adding so many things. I invented it myself. I invented it. See, you can just do whatever you want for your child as long as it works for them. I use my children to make experiments. There is nothing I've not done for them. You guys, did you see that sand I'm still talking about? This is like the 3rd or 4th washing, and I'm still seeing all this sand. Imagine you just sieve water come off for your pap without rinsing it with this small sieve that I'm using. So guys, this is after 48 hours that I soaked the pap. I knew I was going to grind this pap the next day, so I soaked my tiger nuts overnight. Yes, I soaked my tiger nuts and I soaked my rice as well. Yes, you heard me right. I soaked my rice as well, because I add rice to their pap. I just soak my rice, and that was it for the night. The next day is for the grinding, and that is the day I will have to add any other thing that I have to add. See, you don't even have to add the things I add. You can just add the ones you know you want to add, or even more than the ones that I added. See, let me tell you, in this particular pap, I did not add almond nuts, and that is because almond is expensive. Because the last one I did for them, I added the almond nuts. Yes, maybe when I'm doing that again, I'll show you how I did it, because I did not add the almond nuts while I was grinding it. Like, the pap was already ready before I added the almond nuts. So here is the next morning. I washed my tiger nut. Like, you need to wash it the same way you washed the pap, because this tiger nuts, they have plenty dirt in it, plenty stone in it. So you need to be generous with your water, generous with your washing. Did you see this tiger nut that floated on the top? I don't know if my English is correct. They are the ones that are not good. Like, they don't have any juice in them. So I just take them out, and then I wash my tiger nuts thoroughly. When I finished washing my tiger nuts, I washed my rice as well. Like, the rice I soaked overnight. I did not soak them together. I soaked the rice separate, like you guys saw, before I proceeded in adding other things. If I tell you how many kg my children are weighing currently, by the way, can you see how clean this tiger nut is? If I tell you how many kg my kids are weighing currently, see, when you see my children, they are not that so big. Like, they are not that fat. But when you see them, guys, you will not believe they are quadruplets because of how healthy they look. I don't take chances when it comes to my children. See, we can stay without food. We can stay without, I can just be cooking rice every day for us to eat. But you see, my children, I make sure I go extra mile for them. I make sure that I go, because see, not only me know it's in my eye they see. Not only me know it's in my eye they see. So I don't want to take any chances to, I don't want to hear that, oh, this one is ill, this one is this one is that. No. I will not cope. I will not cope, because anything that affects one affects all. So I try my best. So this is where the thing, this is the star of the show. I mean, how they take the talk. So here I added my tiger nut, my washed tiger nut, to my already washed corn. Then I add my coconut, I add my carrot. I scraped the back, by the way. I scraped the back of the what's it called, carrot, before I added it. And then I added my washed rice. By the way, this is 4 cups of rice, and the tiger nut is half custard. My pap, like the 3 pap, the millet, green corn, and yellow corn, they are all one custard each. So I added my apple. You can choose to add apple or not. And then I added my sweet potatoes. Yes, I added my sweet potatoes. Some people add dates, but I don't add dates to mine, because I make date syrup for them. So there is no point adding dates. If you want to add dates, if you want to add anything at all you want to add, just go ahead and add, okay? At the end of the day, your child will be fine. Your child will be healthy. See, the more reason I started this weight gain pap is because my children, they hardly eat adult food. By the way, I've gotten to where they are grinding it. You can see. My children, they hardly eat adult food. Yes, they eat swallow, they eat, but they don't really, it's only pap my children will take, and I will be sure that, oh, these children has eaten for today. It's only pap, because I know what I loaded in the pap. So whenever they take it, I am rest assured they are eating. So that is the more reason I am adding all these things. It's not even because I have the money to do it or I have the energy to do it. I just want them to be okay. I just want them to be healthy. Okay, so here I am back from grinding the pap, and then it is time to sieve it. See, all of us, we know how to do this thing. We know how to sieve pap. We know how to do all this one. So if until now you've not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, okay? As you can see, me, I'm talking too much, subscribe to my channel now. Please subscribe to my channel, okay? Thank you very much for subscribing. So this is how I just dissolve my pap. So it will be very, very easy for me to sieve out, because this pap, let me tell you guys, if you make pap yourself for your children, that pap is very, very stressful, very, very stressful. Like when my pap is about to finish, I there is this, my mind starts flying, because I know I'm about to embark on another journey of making pap for them, and it's always stressful for me. So here I just add water and then I sieve it out. That's all. After sieving it, I just pour it in my pap bag. Like we all know the bag I'm talking about. Like what I mean is, after after sieving all this pap, I allow it to settle down, and then I take out the excess water, and then I put in my bag, like my pap bag. I don't know, I did not capture when I was putting it, because I was already tired. Because this thing, I started in the morning. Now only me know when I take finish them. And coupled with the fact that I have these children around, you have to drag them, go out from here, go out from this, go out, like you'll be talking and talking. God. You guys need to subscribe to my channel. Make I use that one, they console myself. So guys, this is basically how I do mine. I know that this is how everyone does theirs, I mean, in terms of sieving the pap, nothing special. So after sieving it, I just pour it in my bag, and then the next morning, this is how it looks. The next morning, I just added after the pap, after putting it in my bag, like this bag you are just seeing, after putting it there, after some hours, I just go and retie it, so that it will be very, very strong, and then I add all these things on top of it, so that it will drain out the excess water the more. And that is it. I basically pack inside my Ziploc bag, store in my freezer, and we are good to go for the month. At least this pap will stay for like a month for us. So that is basically how I do my weight gain pap for my children. Please, if you find this video interesting, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will show you more, because this is not all. If you want to know of other things that I still feed my children, just let me know. Any kind of video you want to see on my channel, just let me know. Okay, anything for you guys. Thank you. I love you all, and God bless you, because I see everything you guys are doing for this little baby here. All the subscription, all the likes, all the comments, all the shares, I appreciate them all. Thank you, and God bless you. By the way, this is how many bags I was able to get. These are big bags, so big bags. So bye.